Y'all wanted some spice. I get that, and I am here to deliver. Today, we're taking a look at my newly cooked, fresh out the oven, Palossand EX deck. Now, this is a really wild list that, on first glance, which I'll put it up right now, it looks terrible, I won't lie, but I do promise you, I've won a lot of games with this list, and it very surprisingly kind of just all fits together. The whole deck revolves around using Palossand EX's Barite Jail to put all of your opponent's bench Pokemon down to 100 HP remaining. Then you can use cards like the single prize Palafin, Munkidori, or the Froslass engine to whittle them down a little bit more. This is a very awesome spread deck that has a couple surprises up its sleeve. While we also have Munkidori and Froslass to deal additional spread damage, we're also using Radiant Blastoise as a Radiant of choice in this deck, which is perfect because of Palossand EX needing to use the water energy type. We have a lot of other cool tricks up our sleeve, including the 2 copies of Crispin, so we can consistently power up Palossand EX in one go with the help of the Sparkling Crystal A-Spec. We got TM Evos, TM Devos, Bloodmoon for the late game. We got a whole bunch of wacky stuff. I'm really excited to show you all the list. Let's hop right in and get some dubs with Palossand EX.
Just wanted to give a quick thank you to the lovely sponsors of the Hitmonchanting channel. If you need codes, you know where to go. Head over to ptcglstore.com and use code Hitmon to get 5% off your order. And be sure to check out Pokemon.gg, the best Pokemon card tracker and deck builder there is. Join Pokemon.gg by clicking the link below and use code Hitmon to get a free month of pro membership. Hitmonchanting playmats are finally here. Head on over to hitmonchanting.com to pick yours up today. Thank you to my sponsors for supporting the channel, and thanks to you for supporting me too. And now, let's get right back into the video. We didn't call the coin flip, but Tails has failed our opponent, so I'm kind of okay with that. We're gonna choose to go second here. We want to get either the Grasping Draw or TM Evo, whatever's a bit better for our situation, and hopefully we get a decent start with our Pokemon here. Would have been a really good hand if we hadn't had to mulligan that away. This hand is okay. We're up against Crispin and Crystal. I don't know what these two have in common, so I'm not sure what we're going to exactly be up against. Maybe it is a Pikachu EX deck, which in that case is really good for us. There's a Hoot, which I kind of expected based on the other supporters and such. Now, Sandygast having 80 HP makes this deck really awkward because you can't use Buddy-Buddy Poffin to get all your guys out and ready to go. But we do have the Arven. We can get one Buddy-Buddy, get ourselves a Cleffa, and our probably what's it Snorunt, that's the one. But yeah, really like awkward set of draws because we're gonna want a Grasping Draw here. My opponent's got the Ditto, so they're gonna be able to transform into something and show us their true colors of what they're actually playing, because I got no clue right now. There's a switch coming through from my opponent. We know they have the one Noctowl in hand. Transformer to start is going to be going into the Terrapagos, most likely. Wellspring Ogerpon. Okay, Wellspring Ogerpon makes this a little more difficult because there's a double turbo. Next turn, they're going to be dealing some damage, which I'm not the hugest fan of. Another Water Energy is not great. We're going to have to literally just Arven, get Buddy-Buddy. We can even get the Crystal. And I'm going to retreat into the Cleffa. Yeah, and then we just got a Cleffa because the rest of this hand is so bad. Let's do this. Yeah, this is a really rough hand. If we had another like Nest Ball or something, this would be much, much better. But we'll just kind of thin the hand down as much as we can. And let's Grasping Draw. Only 3 cards. Now, I am obviously suspecting that they're just going to get the knockout on Cleffa Snorunt here. And then Sandygast will remain to deal some big damage to this Ogerpon. We're going to want to use its first attack, which is Sand Tomb, just so it gets trapped in the active. Now, if they're playing something like a Turo, things are going to get a little more rough. Here comes an Area 0, which isn't really going to matter too much for us. There comes a Noctowl, and I'm really just expecting the flat-out, like, Sparkling Crystal boss right here, because they had a really explosive turn 1. Sparkling Crystal boss, that way they get both of these support Pokemon gone, and then that puts us in a big pickle indeed. Now, we do have Arven, thankfully, but we have no more Buddy-Buddy Poffins. And they're actually opting to not do that. Here's a Nest Ball for probably, I'm going to guess, a Terrapagos or another Ogerpon. Then the Poffin will be more Hoot Hoots, and then we'll see what they do here. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Torrential Pump is... Okay, they're getting a Duskull, but then what's the Poffin for? Maybe they're gonna not take a KO this turn? I can't see them doing that. That seems a little bit dumb. Like, you have a really solid way to get a KO here. And I'm guessing they're just gonna keep looping Torrential Pump. And we don't play Manaphy because we got no room, so... Oh yeah, they just have a Water Energy in hand, and they have another Noctowl. So maybe we're gonna see an Iono come through from them, because we got a much bigger hand now. I can see that being possible, just giving us one less card, but no, it's gonna be a research angle, which sounds about right. So we know that one of these are surviving. I'd honestly rather the Snorunt survive here, just so we can actually get a board of Froslass up and running and moving and grooving here. There comes the research, and they have the lightning. They got a really wacky list, but can't really complain about it. Now, after the torrential pump here, they might not be able to get another one as easily, and that might be the key for us to win. We are going to want to countercatcher up something like, I don't know, honestly, what we're going to want to get here. Probably just a Hoot Hoot after they do their whole thing. Torrential pump, what are you going to get? What are you going to get? Please be the Sandygast. Please. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted here. Now, an Iono would be really good here. I would actually really like to just get rid of this massive hand. That's going to be 9 cards. So we'll see if we get that crazy top deck. We don't. So it's going to have to be an Arven angle. Now, Arven can get us away to use Fez. But then beyond the Fez is what I'm kind of concerned about. We have the Bloodmoon for the late game, should we need to use it. So I'm not like the most concerned about that. There's Fez. Fez isn't like doing anything super insane. Let's Nest Ball, get ourselves, we can get another Snorunt, and then we can TM Evo into it. But the question becomes, we got to countercatcher something. I think Hoot Hoot is the best option. And do I give them the Fez? It's such a terrible thing, but oh, I really don't like it because our hand is so bad. Maybe we just TM Evo straight up like this. I think that's what we have to do. We literally just go TM Evo, get that Snorunt in play. And now they only got a few Pokemon that are going to be taking damage, but we need to leave that Fez so we can draw. And then hopefully my goal is we're going to be able to use Iono plus Bloodmoon this coming turn. That's my goal. To do things, and then maybe from there we'll be able to pull through. Now, I'm not sure what else they have in this list. It seems like it's a pretty packed list because of all the, I'm gonna Noctowl right off the rip. Because of all the different energies, it seems like it's a packed list, so I'm not expecting a Turo here. But I could see a Turo / a Penny in this deck. And that's really, really bad because both of their Terra Pokemon don't have abilities. Froslass isn't affecting them. So we're really heavily relying on Bloodmoon to take a very, very like notable KO here. So we're going to have to just wait and see what happens. I would suspect they're going to bring the Fez up and then we're kind of cooked if they do. Like, we know they don't have Prime Catcher because we saw the Crystal. So they would need to find like Boss, Attach, Switch, Crystal, whatever. Rare Candy can be a really big pain for us because they can just candy away the Froslass. They have Crispin here, which is going to get a Grass, and it's going to get something else, which is going to attach. Then they can attach for turn. They can do the Crystal. Okay. Sounds about right. I'm hoping they don't use the Dusknoir, though, because that would make me really, really sad. And I'm hoping, like, I don't think they'll be able to bring the Fez up with the way they played this turn. So we need to go into a Bloodmoon angle. It needs to be a Bloodmoon angle. That seems about correct. Gonna take one of these, which is gonna be a Boss. Not quite what we need. Let's go into the Froslass. And now this Froslass is gonna get KO'd. That stinks. It really does. Because now their Terrapagos is gonna be fully prepped. Thankfully we'll be able to knock it out. No more damage on these Noctowls. They even play a Jet Energy. That's bananas. That is bananas. They're playing the Jet Energy, and they just naturally have it in the hand. Unified Beatdown for 240 now. Okay, Bloodmoon's got to put the work in. Like, there's no doubt about that. Bloodmoon needs to come through here. This is the most crucial flip the script. Or the most crucial script I'm ever going to flip. Pokégear is good. Let's flip the script first.
Okay, there we go. Okay, we got some stuff going. Got Bloodmoon. We have the board. We can attach to it. Let's put the Psychic on it. Now, I don't want to use these Pokégears. I just want to Iono. Bloodmoon is going to take a look at this Terrapagos. We get some other stuff going here. We're down 2-2 Froslass line. Definitely retreating into the Bloodmoon. We should have another switch remaining, so I'm not super concerned about that. But the thing is what am I going to Stretcher here? The Sandygast is just not strong enough right now. So it's got to be a Snorunt, I think. Or I could just get the Water Energy, but the Water Energy, we just don't have enough. Like, we don't have enough on board. We need the Snorunt right here. And after that, we can Ultra Ball next turn. Let's just hit them with a big Bloodmoon. It is possible for us to win this game. Like, it's extremely possible, because now we just need to counter catcher this Ogerpon and do some other things. Munkidori is good to have as well. We can use that damage on the Fez. And I'm suspecting, unless they literally top deck an Ultra Ball here, or they have it in hand and they just commit to the Ultra Ball to use Hoot Hoot, I'm suspecting that it's going to be a pass angle from them. But they have not played an Ultra Ball. They have 26 cards left in deck, just under half. If they're just passing, that's really, really good here. So, what can we do? We can Arven. I want to make sure we have that switch we so desperately need. Now, would have been nice if we're able to actually counter catcher up the Ogerpon and KO that. That would be that'd be absolutely devastating to them if we could pull that play off. We get the Crystal. Now, we have the Froslass. Because if we KO this Duskull, they're just building for another turn. Then we can't use our guy again. Maybe it's not a switch angle. Maybe it's a counter catcher angle. Or do we have a fighting in hand? Maybe it's a Nest Ball angle. It's a Nest Ball angle. Because now we Monkey. We Nest Ball. Can do this. Move the 20 onto... We can just target down the Fan Rotom just because it's the lowest HP. And Froslass is really strong here. We can keep the Crispin. Get the Lass. Doesn't matter for Bloodmoon's sake. We just do this. And we pass. We really need that. That pressure is really strong. Because now we can get that Rotom knocked out. And we can pressure this Ogerpon. And Bloodmoon can attack. Because it's just during your next turn. Not until this Pokemon leaves the active spot. So if they don't have anything going this turn, we might be able to clutch up. Depending on what we get off of this, the following turn. Like, we got off the top deck and such. Because getting a counter catcher could have been really useful, but getting the Monkey is very good too. Okay, the boss on the Sandygast is not great, admittedly. It really is not great. But this is not bad either, because all we really need to do is we can Crispin to it, and we can corner. Arezu is not terrible either, but we need one or the other right now. Munkidori, so that's getting knocked out. We can start hitting a Noctowl. Honestly, Crispin for corner sounds really good right now. So we can get 2 energies here. So we'll get the fighting and we'll get the water. Or do we want to get the... Yeah, no, we get the fighting and the water. Put it into your hand. This goes here. This goes here. We want to corner it. Munkidori's going to come through. We'll take the damage off of... Probably the Fez is just the easiest to KO. Yeah. And now we can put this on the Noctowl. And now we corner for 0. Oh, I should have attached that water energy. But it shouldn't really matter. Okay, we hit them with the corner. Fan Rotom is gone. Now, if we can Sandpot Trap we can win next turn, which is why we keep this Arezu in hand. Now we'll see what they get here. This is really coming down to the wire. Really, really coming close. Because they can use this Duskull. Okay, they're passing. We should just win. We should just win this game. Okay. Palossand EX. Palossand. It's unfortunate because I don't think we don't even... You know what? We should use Palossand to get the final KO. Because we Munkidori and then we cook them up. Alright. Palossand. Attach. Crystal. Monkey business. You thought we weren't going to win this game? You were incorrect. Then we can just put these here. Take a KO and boom. We're gonna Sand Tomb for the final KO. Isn't that crazy? This list literally shouldn't work, but it just does. It just works. It just works. Crazy, crazy game. I thought we were so cooked. And Sandpaw Trap was prized anyway, so we couldn't even use that. That's what I wanted to use to finish the game out. But we just cooked them. We just cooked with Palossand. Let's go. Our opponent has flipped that coin, and wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you have guessed it? Tails has failed us again. Again, they failed us. We keep getting failed, and we keep going first. This deck wants to go second. Stop making me going first. I'm gonna crash out, bro. Please, man. And then we're gonna start with... This hand would have been decent with Buddy-Buddy, but... We're gonna get cooked. I already feel it. Now this hand's actually okay. So what do they got? Miraidon. This hand is not good. This is a we need Palossand to live type of hand. And they start the Squawk. Oh, I'm so depressed. We get Snorunt too. Never mind. I'm not as depressed. This is fire. This hand is fire. I'm tweaking, guys. I'm tweaking. I'm gonna start tweaking because every single game we've wanted to go second. This hand going second would be insanely good. But no. Now, hopefully they don't get hands. I'm fine if they hit the Raikou. I just don't want them to hit hands, because then we need to answer them tomorrow. Or, like, today. Or yesterday. We need to answer them yesterday if they hit that hands. So, they're not putting... Okay, they have the Area 0 then, for sure. If they're putting the Pikachu down or Tenem unit right away, they're just gonna get a hands out. Or maybe not a hand, maybe it's just a Raikou. Okay, it is hands. They haven't attached, so they're definitely... Let's see if they hit this 2 energy generator. Of course. I see the other generator in their hand. I know it's there. I know it's there. I feel it. They didn't play a supporter yet, so his hand's been busted already. It's Mew then generator. That's probably what's gonna happen. Watch and learn. I've done this dance before. Watch and learn. I'm ready. Okay, Squawk and Seize. Should have... Actually, that's a pretty tough hand for them to Squawk away. Just some, like, support. Secret Box. They can get, they can get whatever they need. Did they use Tandem Unit here? They did use Tandem Unit there, which could be bad for them. That could be bad for them using Tandem Unit. Now, next turn... Unless they just have the Raikou or, like, the Sealstone user in hand. Or did they get the Nest Ball? No, they didn't get Nest Ball. They got Bundle. Please use the Bundle. Oh, God, please use the Bundle on this Snorunt. I'm just happy they didn't get Boss, right? Because they can use hands guaranteed now. But yeah, if we answer them with a Barite Jail, I'll be happy. If that's how we can answer them. They're hitting the Raichu V. They didn't put Magnemite on the bench. No Latios, and yeah, it's gonna be Barite Jail angle. Snorunt. If we have to sacrifice a Snorunt, I don't mind it. Sealstone for DTE. Did they use that Arven? They did. Okay, they got the Nest Ball with it. Okay. So there's a DTE off the Sealstone. And again, I'm fine. I'm actually genuinely fine with that. And we just have another generator.
Because I think they got that though. Wait, out the secret box. I am maybe. Okay, this is 3 generators. Yeah, you got to whiff that one. There's no way you're getting all that. There's no shot. Bring up the hands. You hands me. Okay, I've done this song and dance before. If we top deck an energy, we can use Palossand if we top deck the right energy. Otherwise, it's an Iono and Prey angle, which I don't like as much. Okay, we did get it. But then we lose the Iono. Oh, wait, no, we didn't get it. It's water energy. Never mind. Energy Palossand. Okay, let's go. We also got the counter catcher, which is super good. Counter catcher can bring... It doesn't really matter because damage counters, but I think we cook the 2 switches. Right? We do Buddy-Buddy. Get Snorunt. We could get Cleffa as well. Nah, double Snorunt I think is better. We could Sand Tomb something to start, but if they just have it, then we're just cooked anyway. So we'll bring up a Dawn. Or no, bring up Raichu I actually think is better. Because then we Barrage Jail them. Yeah. I mean, it's very likely they have an energy and they're able to swing onto this Palossand. Or maybe we... maybe we should have Barrage Jailed first, then Counter Catcher and Sand Tombed. That's what we should have done. Okay, we're dropping a Fez. I don't care about that. Tandem unit, doing more thinning. Please play like an Iono or something. That'd be really sick if you did. Unless their hand is like all balls once again. It's possible. No, of course they have the energy. But then this is also good because you come up with the hands, we can Sand Tomb it, then we force them to find something else. Or they just have the natty boss. Of course they just got that boss on them. What? They just have it. They just have the boss. They always have the boss. When my voice goes up 2 octaves, you know that we're cooked. You know we're so cooked when they just have everything they need in their hand. Then I don't even know if it's a Sand Tomb angle. I think it's another Barrite Jail. I think that's the angle that we go for. I'm so mad about me. I screwed up that play. I should not have gotten rid of that what's it called? Iono. Well, we had to use it though. That's the thing, right? Arven. Okay, Arven. What can you get me? Got to get rid of the switches. You can get me gear and this. If they just have boss, they win. Because I can't... Well, you know what? No, I should... This is the play. I need to Sand Tomb here. Yeah. I need to Sand Tomb. Because they got nothing else prepped. No Magneton, no nothing like that. So it's very, very unlikely they get anything next turn. It's most likely it's just the Palossand's, like a swing into the Palossand here. And that I'm fine with. We don't play Turo or anything like that. We did get rid of both the switches. But I'm hoping that we get the other counter catcher off of something like a Pokégear for Iono. Yes, they can hit the Fez, but they need to find their last generator. They need to get Raikou, which is very easy. They need to hit it. Raiku's only gonna be doing... It's only gonna be hitting like 200 max with our board state. Then we can Munkidori. Hopefully Pokégear can find us a counter catcher and we can do that. Because they can't put Raikou... Okay, they're going straight for a generator. Please don't be 2. If it's 2, I'm gonna freak out. Why, bro? They're lightning on the Raichu. They're 1 lightning away from the win. Oh my gosh, bro. They get it. They just get it all the time. It don't matter. It don't matter. They just play the Arven. They just got it. They always got it. I'm tweaking so hard. But there's a way. There's always a way. There forever is a way to accomplish our goals. Could be a Bloodmoon angle. Okay, we're definitely cooked. Yeah, we're 100%, we're 150% cooked. Yeah, this is bad news. Because they just needed an energy and they win. Monkey business doesn't matter. You can't boss. Barrite Gel don't do none. We were like decently close, but we just could not get there. Sand Tomb. The only way is if we wouldn't have KO'd with the Sand Tomb here. Hey, there's always a world they don't have another energy. There's always the world where they don't have it. 10 energy, 11. Yeah, no, they definitely have it. Oh, man. That was so disappointing. The fact that 2 turns in a row, they just had exactly what they needed was so sad. Terrible. Terrible news. Ruined my day. Ruined my day. We just could not get established. And you know why we couldn't get established? Because they made us go first. Why are you thumbs downing me, bro? We could have won that game too. That's so winnable. That's so sad. Our opponents won that coin flip. Tails never fails. We're going first. All right. See what we're cooking up against today. We got to... For going first, this isn't bad. I do want to start the monkey just because we have the Sandygast. Terapagos. Okay, Terapagos and we're going first is interesting. Bench the Sandygast. Might just be a pass from here. I don't know what this is. Terapagos always wants to go first. Why did they let us go first? I don't know what we're playing against here. Another really cool thing about this deck I haven't mentioned yet, you can use Mind Bend, which is really sick. Like, all the Disruption color cards work together. It's cloth. That's what it is. Okay, this makes sense. Which is, yeah, if they want to take the monkey, that's good. If they pecker on the monkey, it doesn't get KO'd and we can just retreat it. I'm fine with that. And we actually get damage to use against them. So that's good. Area 0, yeah, please prep your board. Please prep your entire board and put Rulebox Pokemon on them. Because I'm going to abuse that. Oh, you're going to get Barrite jailed so hard, dude. Is this they also have the trolley? Sheesh. Probably should have trolleyed first, though, just saying. Because then you can check if you have an Oranguru in the deck. Get it out of there. That's thinning one more card for you to draw better. Just saying. But the fact they have all this naturally without playing a supporter is a little bit stupid. It's pretty dumb. Like, bro, what? It's dumb. No supporter, just naturally Tropico start, trolley area 0. Now, okay, if they're going for Arven, they might not have DTE. So if they don't have DTE and they go into P.E.K.K.A run, that's my preferred scenario. That is like 100% preferred. They have the switch card, they have the booster. Let's see if they found the DTE. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, they just have it because back order into the Force Seal Stone. Okay. At least it's just Monk. Oh, but they can bundle too and get the Sandygast? That's tragic. This is kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's kind of cringe. Not a huge fan. Oh, but you're doing this. So you're going into the P.E.K.K.A run. Okay, okay. If they're going into the P.E.K.K.A run, we have a pretty solid shot at continuing here. Okay, alright, sweet. Sweet, I like that, I like that. Give me a dark energy and you'll make me a very happy guy. Because we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prizes here. They definitely messed that up. 100% they were going to swing with Cloth, but they messed up the sequencing. Snorunt is huge. Palossand is huge. Let's throw a TM Devo there. I can Iono, which I think I will do. It's risky, but I really want to find the dark energy just to get some damage going. I don't find the dark, and I find the Evo, but no energy and no follow-up is tough. Okay. Can throw this on the sand. Switch into Snorunt. Pass here. Now, Arven can get me enough to go into Cleffa, which I'm happy about. If we can get a Cleffa angle going, then at least we can draw some cards, use TM Evo later. Munkidori can help us get like some quick damage going. But this is still a tough angle to be in. Palossand with no energy on it. Sand Tomb's really good here too, because we can like Sand Tomb a Latios or something. They're going right into the Terapagos. DTE, they just have, oh, they do just have, I hate this deck so much, they just have Boss on the Palossand, bro. They just have it all in the hand, bro. We're so cooked. It's actually not that bad. It's not that bad, because Sandpot Trap might be better overall in this matchup, just to spread quick damage. This Terapagos is going to get wheeled down. So it's not that bad, but like I am not a fan of the scenario that we're in right now. I'm not. They get to take the first 2. Yeah, now they've used the Forced Seal. They can't get themselves anything else for free. And Iono here could be clutch, but I think the Arven's better. Ultra Ball. Arven for Buddy-Buddy and Rescue. Yeah. Seems like what we're going to have to do. Get these 2. Then it needs to be Ultra Ball for the other guy. Sandygast. It's tough. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. But at least we get a fresh 7. There's a pretty high chance they have Boss on just the Sandygast, and that's bad for us. But yeah, like then I really just want to spam Sandpot Trap. That's my entire goal this game. If we can spam Sandpot, we might be okay with Froslass ticking in the background. But like we have 0 Froslass out, and it's like their 3rd turn, I think. So we'll see what they do. They could just have all tools in their hand and be very bricked. They could have another DTE's fine. I don't see why. Yeah, the Hyper Blower is okay. I'll just give you Snorunt. I really don't care. They wouldn't Hyper Blower if they didn't have the Boss, because that's just a waste. Or they're using it to get the Boss, but maybe they're not gonna do that. No, they are. Okay. Thankfully, we have the Munkidori. This is so bad. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. Like, you don't need the Toxic Powder. You're knocking me out. Oh, you're going P.E.K.K.A run. P.E.K.K.A run, P.E.K.K.A run. Okay. So I can't use Fez. That's tragic. That's really tragic with this Nest Ball in my hand. Okay, these hands have not been good. Like, this is a really rough, rocky go. Stretcher is needed here. Absolutely. It is. Stretcher for Sandygast. Get the Dark Energy going. Ultra Ball. Get rid of these. We'll keep the Psychic because we could swing with the Monkey if we need to. Another Froslass. Okay, that Stretcher top deck was insanely solid. We can Adrenabrain. Now we want to Adrenabrain onto... Now we have a... Like, I don't know if we can win, but we have a pretty solid shot Can knock out the P.E.K.K.A run, but can knock this out eventually. Let's like speed run the Squawk, I think. Basically, they're gonna have to take a lot of prizes. Palossand Sandpot Trap is gonna be really clutch. We could bring a Rangaroo up and smack that Rangaroo. We might need to Mind Bend as well. We're gonna have one turn of Sandpot Trap, one turn of Mind Bend is what's gonna happen here. That's how it's gonna go. And now there's no stalling because Latios is kicking. But there's always the scenario of us like counter catcher Iono Ursaluna. There's always that. 3 area zeros getting cooked. That's such a good hand to Carmine away. Oh my gosh. I still have hope though for this match. Like, don't get me wrong. I still have hope that Ursaluna can come through. Now, Munkidori is like really close to getting KO'd, which is so bad. I did not even consider that. Because they're putting 4 on in between turns and we're removing 3 off of it. So that's another 2, that's 90, removing 3, that's 60. Then, but by that time, I think we might lose the game already. But we can't put another Snorunt in play. Yeah, we're just going to pass. That sounds good. Giving me access to that Ursaluna. Yeah, now this is a Sandpot Trap angle. But it's tough. It's really tough. This Munkidori needs to live this turn, which it will. So Adrenal Brain, we can deal 60 to the active with Sandpot Trap. Let's just make sure it hits the active. Yeah. What else can we KO? That'll be 30, 40, 50. And then that's gone the next turn. Can try and speed up. We're not going to target this Terapagos. Can try and speed up the Squawk. Yeah. Then we won't Nest Ball, won't Ultra Ball. Whatever energy's looking like, we'll just Crispin. Wait, we can get another monkey here. I hope we have it in the deck. We do? Do we have the other dark? We do. Okay. This is we're actually in a way better spot now. Get Sandygast into Palossand. We can Crispin. Get these two. You go in my hand. You go on the monkey. Okay. Let me cook it up. Our previous concern is no longer a concern at all. We can fast track. If we put 30 on this Terapagos, it's gonna go down eventually. Let's just really target the low HP support guys. I like that idea more. Now we can also Ultra Ball. I hope there's a Froslass in the deck though. Please be Froslass in the deck. Okay. All right. Things are moving. Things are grooving here. Hit him with that Sandpot Trap. Look at all this damage. Boom. Now, Squawk is gone. Fish will be gone soon. P.E.K.K.A gone. There's no Briar access from them right now. This is really bad for them. You know why? Because we just pulled Ursaluna off the prizes. That's why it's really bad for them. And then we're going to get another, listen to me, another 3, 6, 9 damage counters plus Ursaluna next turn to utilize. All the KOs were in between turns, so no Fez. You can get another Cloth, that's fine. They might play something whack like a Vacuum, which would just invalidate our entire strategy. Next turn, Radiant Sneasler's gone. Literally, they take a KO on this Palossand, we win the game. We just win the game. And look at how crazy how absolutely insane this turnaround was because we used Crispin, because we used Palossand, because we got the Froslass out. This could almost be its own deck with just Sandpot Trap, to be completely honest with you, because that attack is just so good. Fighting is a good type. Okay, they're swinging. Watch the magic. Watch the magic. This is Disney. This is Disney. Just the magic just happens. The magic just appears. Freezing Shroud. Yada, yada, yada. So Fish is going down. We literally just win by passing the turn here. Because we got rid of the Sneasler. Then Fish goes down next turn. But I still want to drop Ursaluna. Like, I still want to take the most amount of prizes possible. We can also counter catcher. Let's counter catcher, bring up Latias, because screw you, Adrenabrain. 3 here. Adrenabrain. Three here. Ursaluna, baby. Boom, Bloodmoon. So we ended up taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 prizes. We took 10 prizes with this deck. This deck is sick. It cooks. So what did you think of my Palossand EX deck? This deck is really sick. It's a lot of fun to play, and when it works, you really feel like you're the king of the castle, pun intended. The list could use some work. There's a couple of areas where I think the list could be improved. I think that this deck list should shift towards a trolley build, because then you can spend less item space on Nest Ball and stuff and be way more disruptive. So what I'm gonna do as soon as I'm done recording, I'm gonna make that build and potentially see if it can work better. Other than that, the list is pretty good. Trolley, I think, would be really nice in here, because you could use a bunch of like monkeys, you could use a bunch of Froslass, like you could get a lot of really interesting results with like a trolley spread deck. That's something I'm gonna try out tonight. We'll see. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this deck. I'm posting multiple videos every single day, so you should subscribe and you should comment down below. And with all that said and done, go buy a mat. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Hitmonchanning is out.